it. Uh-oh. Hey. Roll. Stuff like that. Hey everybody, welcome back to RC with Adam. My name is Adam. So glad to be back here with you, and I hope you're having a great holiday. This is probably going to be the last video of 2019, so that is pretty exciting. I am excited for 2020. Wow, it's going to be crazy. But before 2019 ends, I want to get this video out to you guys, which is a longer range test of the CrossoverRX receivers for FlySky. I tested the 401 and the 602. That's the dual antenna version. Let me just give you the bottom line up front because I care about you and I don't want to waste your time. The 401 performed admirably for the teeny tiny, stupidly small receiver that it is, and it went about a third of a mile or 500 meters before I started having receiver problems with it. And I think that may be just because of the way that I was turning the quad, not necessarily the exact distance. The 602 performed quite well also, and we got out to about half a mile or about 770 meters or so. Keep watching the whole video for the for more accurate estimates, and I'll show you on a map how far we were able to go. A couple things to keep in mind that I just want you to be aware of. I am not saying that this is the maximum range of these receivers. This is a very unscientific test, but I'm just saying that this is how far I was able to fly. And also with my video transmitter setup, which was at 25 milliwatts. So I think it did pretty well for 25 milliwatts. Also, I'm using the FlySky i6X transmitter here, and I do have a battery mod on the back. So this is actually putting out like pretty much consistently 5 volts. It might be like, at the time it might have been like 4.97 or something. So I'm not sure if that affects the transmitting power of the radio. I should probably test that, but I just want to make you aware of that. Also, I have these mounted on the Budget Basher, and you can also see more of this when I did shorter range proximity testing kind of in woods and stuff. You can check out that video right there or something. So if that's all you wanted to know, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, consider subscribing to this channel if you like what you see and you want to see more. If you want to keep watching, that would be super great, because we're about to go out into the field and take up the Budget Basher and do some flying, some range testing, and just having a good time. Let's go! For the children. Make sure all the props are on here. Motors are on. Limited it.
That's nice.
But yeah, because it'll be over. This is also kind of going to be a test for the FATSHARK Scout goggles, because I've never actually flown them at like longer kind of distances. It's not that long of a distance. Hopefully we'll get out to like a third of a mile. That's how far I flew the FLI 14 Plus receiver that one time, except that time I was using the E-Sheen goggles, 2 goggles. In any case, the plan is we're gonna fly with the 602 first, and then we're gonna try to go out to that pine tree way out there, which is about, I don't know how far it is. I'll annotate how far it is. And then there's the, there's another pine tree like farther beyond that, and we'll try to fly to that, and that's going to be like a third of a mile. So that's kind of the plan. We just kind of want to see how they do. Clear.
Clear. We're taking off.
No, it's way too weird trying to fly in auto level. But I'll switch to auto level if something goes weird. Okay, so I'm basically just going to blast out here. Kind of going in like a straight line. We have some wind from kind of from the south-ish. So far so good. 70. If this goes down, it's going to be a huge pain to find. But anyway, we're doing pretty good so far. Let's see if we can make it out to this tree. Okay, we made it out to the tree. The reception's good too, also running 25 milliwatts. Let's do a little circle to see how it goes. Okay, still pretty good control. It still feels weird. It always feels so weird flying this far. All right, we're down to 50%. Let's make it out to this other tree. Can we do it? Uh-oh, the video's getting a little staticky. Gotta raise this up so I can. Okay, we're flying around this other tree, so we made it that far. I think our video feed is the thing that's going to go out. Alright, so we're about 50% only. Oh, I'm losing something here. I feel like I was losing control a little bit. Could have been the wind though. Cause I'm getting a huge tailwind, which is kind of good. Let's go back out there. Let's go back out like here a little ways. So we're flying pretty low. Ah, geez, I really don't want to fly like directly over the water, but I kind of feel. Oh shoot, I think that was a flock of birds right there. I think it was. All right, so let me hang out by this tree, this pine tree here. Make sure the controls are okay. Now it could be that I got too low and the tree got in front of me. Wow, I can feel a lot of this wind. Like I have to really pitch forward a lot to maintain. Wow. But we know it works out to this far. Yeah, I'm getting blown a lot. So let's try and go back out to this tree. Let's get up a little bit higher. Voltage is getting a little bit low. Get some static. Testing the controls. I mean, overall, that's not too bad, really. Did a flip there just to make sure I could. It's always so different flying this far away, though, because if it goes down, like you have such a long walk. Such a long walk. Alright, let me just see if I can fly out to the edge of this. Since I'm, you know, we're still pretty good, and I'll have a tailwind coming back. Okay, alright, getting staticky. Oh, I'm losing control here. Or it might be the wind. Didn't feel super great. Could have been the wind, because I got staticky. A little bit staticky there, but we're like at 50% RSSI, which is pretty good, and we're getting like a ways out here. I think it's really the angle that I hold the kind of at. Oh, I'm feeling it getting choppy. Kind of feels like it's getting a little choppy. Oh yeah, it's getting choppy, which is a scary feeling. It's hard to tell though, because we have so much wind. It says we're only at like 50% RSSI. The thing is that could be wrong. So, like, because I don't actually know, like that could actually be 0. Maybe it's like off by like 50%, which would be kind of scary. So I'm gonna try and bring it in here. It's a good thing we have kind of a tailwind because we're getting low on the bat. I've been flying about 4 minutes or so. Let's bring it on in here. That was a pretty successful mission. And this is just the standard budget basher setup, just like I would fly with standard props and everything. Bring it on back right to go. There we go. That's kind of weird.
Old jump.
Okay. So, minimum RSSI, 46%. Stuff like that. You know a real water copter when they lift the lens.
Quadcopter.
Excellent. And 16.6 volts. And away we are. And we're looking at 70%. Man, I'm rising a lot just because of the winds. I have to like really crab though. Right now. I'm going to want to probably take this one a little bit slower because this is a teeny tiny micro receiver. If I get out to this tree, I'll be happy. Let me take it up the field. Don't get in between, don't get in front of me because your body will block a lot of that. Maybe that's what was happening last time.
No, I wasn't directly in front
Oh,
of you.
okay. Whew, man, I'm getting... Uh-oh. Hey. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. No, buddy. Come on, buddy. I'm losing it. Oh, no. No. It's gonna come back. It's coming. I got it back. That's a little scary, boys. Okay, so this, yeah, I mean, but that's pretty good for a teeny tiny micro receiver. You know, I mean, if we wanted to just, you know, bounce around, you know, this tree, probably scare the neighbors, but and I haven't flown this in a little while. I'm kind of rusty, but that's pretty good though. I mean, you know, what I'm saying. What's weird though is it seems like it will quickly go down to like 50%, and then hold that for a while, and then after 50%, well, there's 40. Okay, so yeah, there's 40 now. It almost seemed like it was losing it as I was pointing back towards myself, but maybe that was just a coincidence. I will say I am glad that especially in this kind of situation, that I put the fail-safe so that it just it gives me a little bit of time to it auto levels, and then it goes to like idle for, I don't know, like 3 seconds or something. So that way it keeps it from tumbling right away. All right, we're gonna bring her back as a pretty quick, fast test. But I really don't want to deal with losing this thing. Whoa.
I'm not strong enough to lose you.
I feel like my camera's tilted up a little bit. Maybe I should check that out, because no, it's just this wind. I'm getting this weird kind of. I'm gonna try and land it on the box here. So watch out. Watch it out.
Close.
All right, minimum RSSI 39%. Aside from the one we lost it. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty good though.
Breakfast break.
Breakfast break. Well, thanks again for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Leave me in comments if you have any questions about these receivers or the tests or anything FlySky related, because that's kind of what I do here on this channel. And thank you so much for joining me and hanging out with me in 2019. I am really looking forward to 2020. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Or maybe next year. I guess it might be 2020 by the time we hang out again. Okay.